What is up, guys? DG77 here. The reason I said that so slowly and loudly is because I've noticed in my last video that I need to talk loud for you to be able to hear me, because the in-game sound is a lot louder and I have to figure out how to fix that. Now, as you can probably tell where we are doing the ghost glitch in GTA 5. Or not glitch, but the ghost Easter egg. So, hold on, Cohen. The ghost comes out in about 20 seconds, at about 20 seconds. So we'll see it in about 20 seconds, and then it'll go away about a minute after that 20 seconds. But so and by that, I mean she comes out between 11 o'clock p.m. and 12 p.m. But in-game time, which is also military time, is 22 o'clock to 23 o'clock to 24 o'clock. And then, so yeah, hold on, Cohen, I'm recording. My cousin's on the phone. I'm about to hang up on him because he thinks if the cameras are rolling, he can be all cool and shit. But no. Alright, so here it is, and 23 o'clock, and then, what is that? That is the ghost. Now, there's a bunch of creepy stuff floating around her. This is my first time seeing her in the next gen PS4 edition. And so if you look at her, every once in a while bugs and stuff will fly in front of your screen. And then I'm in direct alert, so I don't have super kind of stuff enabled. And then I'll do the backstory on her. If you get too close, she disappeared, right? And it is written Jack right here. Now, if you currently don't know why it says Jack, you are going to find out. But if we go back over here, then you can see her again. And you can get actually pretty close before she disappears. And this is what creeps me out the most. About this, what creeps me out the most is if you stand right where it says Jack, and then aim your scope out as far as you can, she appears. Right there. Okay, that is honestly the scariest thing I've ever seen right there. And I have a text message. Wow. And then you can also try to look at her skirt. She might not like that very much. But yeah, but you have to zoom in really far. Wow. Look at the blood coming out of her. But yeah. And then we come back and there she is. I think it's actually pretty cool. And in my last video, well, not my last video, but the video before my last video and the video before that was about the Infinity 8 killer. Now, I think that links kind of with the serial killer mystery in GTA San Andreas, if there is one. I've heard that there was. If you know that, then can you, please comment? Alright, it's gone now. Can you, please comment that down below, because it'd be very helpful to know. And now, I said I was going to do the backstory, so here we go. Alright, I can't do it currently. So let me go to Trevor real quick. Just give it 1 second. We gotta switch to Trevor, because most of you probably already know this, but some of you don't. So once you're at travel, alright, once you're at Trevor, you go to the Wi-Fi, and you media and entertainment. Wait, hold on. I forgot her name. Let me search it. Hold on. Crap. Ugh! I should have known this by now, but I thought it would work. Give me. I'm there. Ugh!
Ándale, cabrón.
kind of blurry on the screen. Shot her husband. Actually, no, that gives away too much. Right. I have no idea. I'm using my computer. There we go. Let me just search in her name real quick. Leo.
¿Qué onda, Juárez? Tío. ¿Cómo fue esto, ¿Todo bien? ¿No hay problemas?
This is possibly one of the oldest, most common Easter eggs there is. How do I search?
I got my 12 inches hanging right here.
Oh, I was kidding. I knew how to.
Oh,
Right
yeah?
here.
Last I heard, yours was hidden behind some ass
Who
cheeks.
killed Leonora Johnson? On January 17th, 1997, the dismembered, manipulated body of young Vinewood star Leonora Johnson was discovered by the side of Land Act Dam following an anonymous tip-off to the LSPD. Her killer was never found. Alright, as you can see, it was found. And you can probably see it, but I'm not going to say anything about it until after. It's become the great unsolved murder of the 20th century and an unhealthy obsession of mine for my entire adult life. I don't know what first drew me to Lenora. Something about her auburn hair, those green eyes, the sad smile, the photos of her skinny dipping that her uncle sold to the Los Santos, I don't know how to spell it. Day after his death, a jaded detective in an episode of Science of Crime once told his stereotypical cocksure younger partner, "Know the victim and you will find the killer." And I specified...
huevos, man. Loco as huevos.
So I can't say that. 30 years to my marriage. Sacrificed 30 years to my marriages. Sacrificed 30 years, 2 marriages, and a promising career as a photocopy salesman to knowing Lenora in every way imaginable. Some that I'm not that proud of, but I will never uncover the truth. Why the police are so slow to react? Why was the case so closed so quickly? Why did the murder disfigure the body of such a horrific
Yo, I'm cool. Just leave me alone.
and deliberate way? Where was my consultant credit of the movie adaptation? I know they use this site for research. Still today, there are so many more questions than answers. My beautiful, vulnerable Lenora, I won't let you down. Like all the others, I won't forget how can I? My basement is wallpapered with pictures of you. One of the reasons I lost my photocopies. I won't stop until justice is safe, or certain. And then you go right here and it says update. Big breakthrough confession letter confirmed in a recent interview that Ivor Richards, son of a movie star maker Solomon Richards, who he makes movies and good friends with Michael, eventually, in the story mode, claimed he remembers his grandfather, David Richards, in a drunken stupor one time, ratting about a confession that had to be torn up and hidden throughout Los Santos in the late 1970s as insurance to protect those who knew too much. Alright, biography. I'm not going to read this, but if you end up wanting, because this just tells about her. So if you want to read that, you can by yourself. What we know. So what happened was the guy that killed her cut off her hands and feet and head, put her head on backwards, her hands where her feet was, her feet where her hands go, and then put in a star in her back. So it says I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk over here so I can read it. The murder did not happen at the scene. The body had been cleaned and posed like a gruesome piece of art. Lenore's head had been decapitated, her face was missing features, her hands and feet had been removed, apparently while still alive. She was posed such that her feet were where her hands were supposed to be, and vice versa. That's kind of what I just said. Her right thigh had been served and positioned next to the body with the word ham written on it. A star had been drawn on her back with cigar burns. Her breast had multiple incisions. That's probably from plastic surgery, not the murder. Reporters arrived at the scene hours before police did, trampling all over the unstable forensic evidence. I said that wrong probably. And the autopsy stated that Lenora was red-handed with blonde pubic hair. Oh. Wait, I read that wrong. The autopsy stated that Lenora was a redhead with blonde pubic hair. Neither of which were natural. Who dies of pubic hair? 5 feet 4 inches tall, 110 pounds with green eyes. There were very faint signs of sexual intercourse. Sensational press coverage attracted intense public attention to the case, with a few lieutenants' confession to the crime just to get their picture in the papers. The killer taunted the victim's family for years with letters, phone calls, and horrifying souvenirs, including Lenora's locked and most famously on the anniversary of the murder of her lips. Her lips. But that's going to be the end of this. So there's the beautiful face of the dead woman that has now her head backwards, her feet where her hands should be, her hands where her feet should be, incisions in her boobs, and, you know, cigar burns on her back, a bunch of other stuff. But that's it. Wait. Oh, I read that wrong earlier. Said her killer was never found. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Oh, could I get... I have, like, no subscribers. Could I get at least 3 likes? 3 likes. Come on, guys. You can do it. 3 likes. And then comment if you have any suggestions for other mysteries and Easter eggs I should do. And yeah, that's a lot to say. You know, subscribe if you want to. Please, it'll make me happy, really happy. You see this, Trevor? You want me to have his face? You want me to have that sadness of a face? You need to make me happy, like Franklin. Or that thing over there, that couch, the alien couch. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. So, I'm gonna go. Help me if you can. But yeah, I'm out. So, Kaguga. That means bye in my language. Kaguga. That's our new thing. Kaguga.
Lazy to wear you know what I mean?
Kaguga. See you in